hope to talk with the doctors, to know what they say, to know what the future medications are. I hope to meet new people from all the ages. I hope to know experience from each other.
I met one doctor at HAEA event, and he was like, I like working on the HAE because if somebody gets diagnosed, it's positive because you can actually treat it and then it actually improves your life. So I'm actually excited to hear all the information.
Welcome to Madrid, everybody. We can see what's happening in countries around the world. We still know that there's a lot of countries that needs much more help, but that's exactly why we are here.
During my struggle with HAE over the past 10 years prior to HAE Serbia, the only stories about other people with HAE I heard were these two stories you can see.
I actually do whatever I like, even though I have HAE.
I get diagnosed when I was 3.
I was diagnosed at the age of 2. My dad and my little sister have it.
Yeah, my first contact with HAE was 2008 when I got diagnosed. Nobody in my family has it.
I had no idea what it was. It took me almost a full year to know what it was and know what it cost me.
In the United States, we are very fortunate as HAE patients to be able to have the luxury of access.
We have the same issue, but we manage in a different way, and I can learn something and they can learn something from me.
We've been to the last 2 international conferences as well, and I also like meeting other people who have the same disease.
It's my first international conference. I had the ones in Germany I joined before, and yeah, I'm very excited to meet people from the other countries and see how it's working over there.
I also enjoy to meet them not as patients but as people, and to talk about what we like to do in the free time and share experiences of normal life.
I was lucky enough to get the UK ambassador role, so I came to talk about treatments, see what treatments were like around the world.
What interested me the most was to meet people of my age, so I can talk with them, have things in common with them. I know that I'm not alone.
Meeting people that are my own age and talking about it and asking questions of, do you get this after you've had your medicine? Do you get this feeling before? And they're like, oh yeah, I get this exactly the feeling. It's like kind of reassuring at the same time as nice to meet other people, really.
I think it's important that we always have some conference like these so we can meet each other and know that we have a phone number to call or text if we have something we are struggling with.
Growing up, I had it quite severe, so people needed to know in case something did happen. I did go into an acute attack. You learn to be very open about it because doctors need to know. You're always going into hospital and having to explain what it is to doctors.
It's an enemy, but it's part of us, and we know we can fight it.
People don't have to be scared about the issue, even if they have a lot of attacks.
Hopefully give some advice to help someone else deal with it better as well. I would hope for the HAE community, the communication stays there, that everyone is still able to talk, but I also hope that there won't have to be one, that in the future HAE won't exist, that there's a cure, and even though we do have it and we still have everybody, it'd still be nice to not have it.
You control HAE, HAE doesn't control you. It should never stop you from doing what you're doing.
I would like to thank doctors, patients, and everybody here to the opportunity to share this information with you.
I know it's scary at the beginning, like first being diagnosed, but it will get better.
Sometimes it's hard to do something with HAE, but you should be strong and just go on.
You can feel isolated because it is a rare condition, but there are other people who have it. So reach out to someone if you're struggling.